Pinchers, welcome back to A Pinch of Kerala. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This is like episode 25 or something
that's
of
good.
The show, which is awesome. For those who don't know, the website is live, apinchofkerala.com. Please check it out. You will find links to the videos, the recaps, which are shorter versions of these lives that we're doing, and the recipes. So to be clear, the recipes are absolutely free for you to download. The way you download is that you have to go to Gumroad. So the link is there. You enter 0 for cost, and then you hit download. That's it. You don't have to pay anything unless you want to give a donation. And that's freely up to you guys. It's free otherwise. So please don't hesitate. Download your favorite recipes. We're adding more this week, so please do check it out. So the ingredient list that you guys saw on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, was missing one item that Aunty will share with you today as she talks about the ingredients. So apologies for the typo, but we're correcting it in the video, and it will be correct in the recipe when you download it. So without further ado, guys, here's Aunty.
All right, hello everyone, welcome back to Pinch of Kerala, Pinchers, and once again thank you for watching, and I hope you watched some of the recipes we did before. And today we are doing the chicken curry. It's a very simple chicken curry, no complication at all. So I'm going to show you how to do the chicken curry. So welcome back again. Thanks for watching though. Thank you. So for chicken curry, you always need chicken. So what I have is you can take any kind of chicken. You can have chicken breast, you can have boneless chicken thigh or bone, the whole chicken or anything. But what I have is boneless thigh. I think it's better for the children also because they don't have to bite the chicken the bone, because sometimes when you cut this whole chicken, the bone can crush it. So this is the best way of doing it. So this is 2 pounds of boneless thigh. So I already cut it in pieces, washed it. I washed it with 1 tablespoon of salt and a quarter cup of vinegar. Already rinsed it, washed it and already cleaned and ready to go. So the other things I have is ginger, 1 large onion, so I cut it already sliced, and 1.5 tablespoon of ginger, and you can have 6 to 7 cloves of garlic. I have 6, and I took 6, and a quarter cup of coconut slice. And if you don't have a coconut slice, you don't have to put it, but it always gives a little flavor, a little bit more taste. And the other things, I have 1 medium tomato that I cut it, and it's 1 cup minced, and 2 stalks of curry leaves. So 1 onion, 1.5 tablespoon of ginger, tablespoon, and 6 cloves. You can have 6 to 7. 1 cup of minced tomato, 1 medium, and this is quarter cup of sliced coconut. So that's what that is. And the spices, what I have is, you can adjust any spices that is here, so I'm going with mild to moderate. And this is 1 teaspoon of chili, this is a Kashmiri chili powder. And this is 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 tablespoons of coriander leaves. And the one that I'm going to add a little bit more flavor is a chicken masala. That's the only one that Amy did not. This is optional. The thing is, if you don't have the chicken masala, just like a egg masala, optional.
And how much, Mommy?
It's 1 tablespoon. It's to give a little bit more flavor, that's all. So this is like ingredients of, a little bit of what we have here. So I added 1 tablespoon of chicken masala. You can buy it in any store. Any store means Indian store, Korean store, or Chinese, or any store that you can buy this. Oh, I don't know about Chinese, but I know Korean store and Indian store carry this. It's plenty there. Okay, then the garam masala, 3/4 tablespoon, 3/4. And let a pinch of,
Fenugreek.
No.
Fennel seed.
Nutmeg.
Oops,
Nutmeg.
just kidding.
I forgot about it. Just a little, it says 1/4 teaspoon, just so you can put a little pinch, okay? So turmeric, black pepper, chili powder, this is a garam masala, this is chicken See here, you see that. You can buy it at different companies, but this is Eastern. 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons of a coriander powder. Okay? All right. So then the other things we need is of course oil. You know, since we are not tempering separately, so we're doing all at the same time. So this is a very simple chicken curry. So I'm going to take a half a cup of oil. You know, this is corn oil, and 1 teaspoon of mustard seed and half teaspoon of fennel seed. You know, give a little bit more flavor, and salt. So that's what we have right now. So I'm going to take everything over there, then we start cooking. All right, I hope you're cooking with me.
So, Mummy, the chicken curry is really, that chicken curry masala is optional, just like the egg curry recipe.
Right, just
the
like
masala,
that. Yeah,
egg
right.
masala.
Egg masala, optional. Yeah. But you know, because I'm adding it because it gave a little bit more flavor to it.
Right.
Yeah. So we are not adding any coconut oil in this one. If you like to have the coconut oil, you'll be free. You know, you'll be welcome to use it. But this I'm using corn oil. So this is turn the heat on. So I'm adding half a cup.
Once we add the oil, Mummy, we want it to heat up?
Yeah, we want to heat up. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to fry the coconut slices first. Coconut slices. So I'm going to wait till that oil is hot. You know, again, your question is, how do you know the oil is hot, right?
Right.
So I put my finger.
Just above, not touching it.
Not touching, no, please. Please don't get burned. You know, cooking is always a tendency that you can get burned. Very, very, very careful, please. So I'll show you how the oil is going to get it. But we just turn the heat on there.
Mummy, we have a question in the chat. When you're using a red onion,
yeah,
can you use any other kind of onion?
Yeah, you can.
White,
please.
yellow.
That's Jackie.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's a general question.
Yeah, but we happen to have this onion. You know, maybe next time we can buy the
white, yellow onion.
Yellow onion, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, please. Yeah, any onion is good though. Okay. But we happen to have this, you know, we bought some, you know, like
the big bag.
The big bag. So we always have this leftover onions. So, and to me, all onions are perfectly fine. But we happen to have this.
The big one.
Right, okay. The big one. So first we go with the slices. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put 1 small slices, you know. So it's not hot enough yet.
Okay.
Because I don't feel any warm, hot, or anything.
Mommy, can you just show how thin
the
slices are?
Oh, okay, sure. I'm going to show them how to slice it.
Okay, so we're going to learn how to slice later, but just so you can see how thin the slices are.
You know, you can also buy frozen, but this happened to be the fresh one.
Okay.
Because of the lockdown, we were using frozen coconut before. But this is the fresh one that I cut it. So I'm going to show you after the chicken is all, you know, all the masala is done, how to cut the coconut pieces. Now I feel like it is getting hot. So I'm going to put 1 coconut slice. See here? You can see that is, the oil is hot.
Okay.
So I'm going to, this is only quarter cup. And again, if you like to have a little bit more, you can. But, you know, I thought that's all you need. Some people put more and less, you know, so.
If you don't like coconut,
it's optional.
You can make it. Okay.
You can make it. This is, you know what happens, you can give a little bite in between. Yeah, that's all. See, you know, it will fry fast. See here how brown it is getting?
Yep.
So I don't want to get it burned, so I'm going to take it out. See here, already browned.
So Mommy's just putting it.
And again, it is only very, you know, quarter cup. You know, it's not like a whole coconut or anything like that. All right. So I'm going to put that. Keep it on the side. Okay. So the next one is. So I'm going to add. Yeah.
Yep.
One.
That's good.
Yeah. Just watch out you don't. And a half teaspoon of fennel seed. It's a matter of flavor. Okay. See, once it's slightly brown, it's browned already, I'm going to add the ginger, 1.5 tablespoons. Just a soda a little bit, once you feel like it is getting brown. And don't get it burned. What happens is the taste will be very different. So I'm going to add the onions. I'm going to add the garlic too. Okay. So what I did, the oil, you fry the coconut, and after frying the coconut, I added the mustard seed, fennel seed, then the ginger, then onion and the garlic. So we let the onion fry, get it turned like a slightly brown. So I'm going to add the curry leaves. Again, if you don't have curry leaves, it's an optional thing, but again, it will give you flavor to the chicken. So I put 2. The oil, it's still hot, the high, but high is okay because the onion take a little time to get it slightly brown. And any spices that I'm adding, this is the basic. And if you wanted to add anything extra, like a 1 teaspoon chili powder, if you like 1.5 or 2 teaspoons, please feel free to do that. Or if you want to stick with 1 teaspoon, that's fine.
Mommy,
Yeah.
if someone wants to use ginger paste,
ginger paste is all right.
How much do you use?
Or ginger paste, they can use 1.5 tablespoon. This is 1.5 tablespoon of ginger.
So the same?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah. And they can use the garlic, maybe 1 tablespoon, the 6 cloves, yeah. And that's fine too. Some places you can buy the whole, ginger. Paste is fine. I think paste may give a little bit more flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Test it out, pinchers, and let us know how it
Yeah,
tastes.
Yeah. All right, it's getting brown. So I'm going to show you how to slice the coconut. And if you can, sometimes, a lot of times what happens when you buy the whole coconut, the dry coconut, it can get spoiled, inside. It happened to me many times. So I bought 3, sometimes only 1 is good. But
how do you know if a coconut is good, Mommy?
That's a good question, You know how, because sometimes, the eye of the coconut looks kind of dark. So that's what I look. Also when you shake it, you have enough water in there. But even though when you have that, when you break it, sometimes it's spoiled already. Okay.
How do you know if it's spoiled?
Oh, the water has smell and the coconut is spoiled already inside. Oh yes.
The more you know.
Yep.
Or you can just buy it frozen.
Frozen?
Much easier.
Yeah.
Mommy, can we use a non-stick pan?
Yeah.
Or a pan with Teflon coating?
You can use any, but I like Yeah, I think that's fine though. Yeah.
You want to make sure there's no
But,
no marks in the pan if it's a Teflon pan.
Sometimes, I have a problem with the steel because it can stick to the bottom, especially ginger. But Teflon is okay. Yeah. But ginger and garlic has a habit of sticking at the bottom. But if it's non-stick, no problem.
If it's Teflon and it has a scratch, you might want to do some searches on Google.
Yeah, right.
Because I think that's not a good pan. This is a brand new one.
This is a brand new one, yeah. But the steel frying pan has a tendency it can stick to the bottom. Then you'll be scraping and scraping. You do that. See, it's getting brown. And it's so, if it's non-stick, it's so easy. It's just...
So if it's stainless steel, you might want to mix it a lot more.
Yeah, mix it a lot
make sure
more.
it does.
Yeah. And it may take a little bit more oil, I think, because it absorbs so fast, the steel part. So no tempering, we did that already, so this is a simple one, not hard at all.
And we still want the onions darker than this?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for.
Pinchers, let us know, or let Amy know who's on the comments, if you'll be trying this curry. It's kind of similar to chicken curry with the coconut milk, but different.
Yeah, it's different. It is, yeah. Similar, but little different. Yeah.
There's no coconut milk in
Because for chicken, the coconut milk, I don't use that chili powder. Nutmeg also I don't use it. So I'm going to add all these together. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with
Sorry.
that's a turmeric. So you can add all at the same time though. But only problem, just turn the heat down a little bit. Otherwise, what happens is it can get burned. So it is low now. Okay. See how? So far added all the spices now. Okay. I didn't add any salt. It's coming up soon. And just mix it like 2 minutes. And don't get it low. Please don't keep it high because all these spices can burn so easily. See how good it looks?
So, Mommy, anytime we add dry spices,
turn the heat down.
Turn
the heat down. Yep.
So some common things we're seeing, pinchers, if you're following us every week. Some techniques that you'll remember when you're cooking on your own.
Because if the onion gets so fried, and that also give a little bitter taste, even though onion is good. So keep it like a light brown, light golden brown.
You can refer back to this video to see how brown the onions were when Mommy added it.
Yeah. So the next I'm going to add is tomato. So I'm going to cook that like 2-3 minutes or until it's kind of mushy. So now you can turn the heat up a little high, okay? Because the tomato has some juice. It's not going to burn. So I'm going to add a half teaspoon of salt, okay? Half teaspoon. And if we need more, we can add it later. Yeah, only half. And always it's better to add less than more, because what happens if you put too much salt, suppose you put 1 tablespoon, right? Oh my God, you cannot eat the chicken curry. 1 tablespoon will be, but we'll check and see after we cooked, if the salt is enough. If we need a little bit more, we'll add more. So we are doing good so far. So I'm going to let the tomato get a little mushy, then add the chicken. See how simple it was? It was not hard at all. Okay. And the oil that I added is enough. You see? There's no oil, brushing around, nothing. And if you want to add a little less, that's okay. Or if you want to add a little bit more, but I think half cup is perfect. Now the heat is high, and the tomato is getting mushy. See? And you can eat this with the chapati, rice, bread, naan, puri, or anything that that usually we eat for dinner. And if you don't have curry leaves, and if we cannot get it, that's okay. All right. I keep stirring because I don't want this to get burned.
How do you know when it's ready, Mommy?
Yeah, once the tomato is all mushy, all that masala was already ready to go. So I want the tomato to get a little bit mushy, and which is right now. See here, it's all melted, cooked. There's no pieces now. It's already like a cooking. And also you can see a little bit oil coming apart. See here. So a little stir just for 1 second, and then add the coconut. See? It's not much coconut. Yeah. And if you want a little bit more, you can though. Then you buy so much coconut pieces.
I think as children, some people pick out the coconut,
I
and
know.
some people like to eat them.
I know.
Amy picks them out. I like to eat them.
Yep.
Gina likes to eat them.
And you can make it without the coconut. If you don't have coconut, you don't have to add. You can see the oil separating. That means it's ready. Okay. So I'm going to add all the chicken is already washed. Okay, now look at this. Okay, I'm not adding any water. The reason is chicken itself has water. So you will see that in a minute. So when you start cooking, you don't want the heat too high, so I'm going to slow it down a little bit after I mix it. And make sure that all the masala coat on the chicken. So I'm going to keep the heat down a little bit to between medium and low. Okay? Then cover.
Mommy, you cover completely?
Cover completely.
Okay.
Yep. So now the time is 7:26. Okay. So you don't want it, just let go. But after a few minutes you have to look at it. We have enough water. You don't want to make sure that it's not burnt. So you have to be careful. Again, just always keep an eye on. You don't want to just walk away.
So, Mommy, we should just come back and stir every once in a while.
Once in a while, yep. Since it is boneless thigh, it's kind of thin, it won't take too long. But a whole chicken will take longer because the bone has to cook.
How much longer?
How much longer? Maybe like 5-10 minutes. Yeah.
Extra minutes.
Yeah. But this, so I'm going to mix it one more time. See, all that masala, and it smells really good. Is somebody cooking with us? I hope you're doing the same. And again, the chicken masala is optional. If you don't have it, you don't have to add it. It's a matter of flavor though. But if you can add it, it's really give a little more flavor to it. So now we're going to come back. I'm going to show how to cut that coconut.
Pinchers.
See, pinchers.
While we're waiting, just to let you know, if you're wondering how to cut the
see, this is the whole.
How to cut the chicken and the wash the chicken. Mommy did a video before on how to cut and wash chicken. Check our YouTube or Facebook page to watch that video. The link is in the description.
Yeah. So I washed the chicken with the salt and vinegar. So 2 pounds of chicken I washed it with 1 tablespoon of salt and a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I rinse it, washed it. I'm going to jump again with it. I think it's spicy.
The spices will get to you guys. Okay. Here are the coconuts. Mommy's going to show us how to cut the onions and the tomato while we're waiting for the chicken to be cooked.
Before I'm going to show them one more time.
We've had some time.
See how the water coming? See the water?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't add any water. Okay. Let me just wash my hand one more.
Okay.
No. No.
Don't forget to turn on your vents, your fans, let air circulation happen.
All right. So this is the coconut. See? This is really good, the good one.
Okay.
But I don't have a bad one to show. See, you slice it. You can slice it like that.
So Mommy's pushing down on the top of the knife to break through.
Yeah. See?
We're using a saw motion.
Yeah. Okay, so this is, some people take the skin off, I don't usually though. But if you wanted to take the skin off, this is the way you do it. Oh. Just a showing, okay. You can leave the skin, which I did. But some people like to take it off. But if you happen to take it off, or if you want to take it off, see, this is the way it looks like.
Mommy, when you use the knife to cut the skin off, can you use a peeler?
Maybe you can try. I don't know. I haven't tried.
It's a little bit of a hard skin. You might not be able to, but try it and let us know.
But even if you do it, you may have to do it before you slice it. Like.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I think maybe because of potato, the whole. Yeah. You can try. I don't know. I haven't used the peeler to take the skin off though. Okay. So this is what I do. See.
So they're thin slices, everybody, if you can see that. Can you make them thicker, Mommy, if you wanted?
Thicker? Yeah.
Slices.
Yeah.
So the thickness is depending on you.
Yeah, depending on you. See, this is slice. Okay, now I'm going to show the bigger piece.
So it just depends on what you want.
What do you want? If you want, some people put longer, like a long, or you can do it this way too,
Mommy's doing it on the edge, if you were wondering.
See? Some people like to do the longer way.
Okay.
How it is? Mm-hmm. It all depends on, how you like to cut it. And please don't cut your finger.
again, if you don't want to do any of this, you can totally buy frozen, sliced coconuts.
Yeah.
Same company, Daily Delight, that we know.
Yeah.
And I'm sure other companies sell it.
I'm going to check the chicken.
Oh, time to check the chicken.
Sure.
Because we did not forget.
See here?
See
how much
that
water
curry?
you got? See that water? So we did not add any water. This is all from the chicken. That's a steam. And again, this is much easier to cook. It cook faster than the whole chicken.
Okay.
Because of the bone. Okay. So I'm going to cut a little bit more of this coconut. Okay.
Mommy, if someone only needs a little bit of coconut, but they bought a whole coconut,
oh my God,
they can freeze it.
Oh, they can freeze it. That's what I always do.
How would you freeze it, Mommy?
You can just freeze it. You can either use that, the machine.
Food saver?
Food saver, yeah. If you have a food saver, you can freeze anything. I freeze it all the time. I freeze the coconut. I freeze the chicken. Because when you buy a whole bulk, and you don't want to use all that, so what do? You use the food saver. You can buy, example, chicken breast. If you buy the whole tray, it's a lot of chicken. So what you do is, you can take it 2 chicken pieces or 3 at a time, or how much you want to cook at one time. Or you can put 2 pieces, and when you have guests comes or your family wanted to cook, put it maybe a couple of hours before, and it will melt and you sit. And then I freeze beef and chili and of course ginger. Ginger also. What I do is, see this I look at that. I put it in the food processor. This one. See how fine it came instead of slicing. I use it either knife or this is from the food processor that I put it. So I wanted to show you this one. The whole, after you scrape it, make it like a pieces and put in the food processor. This one. And you can do that. And you can do the garlic too, the same way. You can either mince it like that. You can mince it just like here.
So those are garlic slices.
Yeah. And if you want to put it in the food processor, it is much easier. You can do that. Or you can, you slice it, you can do this here. It minced. Yeah. And garlic can give a little smell to your finger.
Mommy, you're so cute.
And you can do that, and you can see.
And again, if you cut too many, because as you can imagine, this is Mommy demonstrating.
Yeah, this is just a demo.
She'll probably freeze this or stick it in the fridge for the next item to make.
This is the demonstration. And the other things, you can freeze anything you like. Food saver is the best thing, otherwise freezer bag. Sometimes, if I'm not keeping it for a couple of months or something, then I just put it in the freezer bag. Small freezer bag or small, which one. This one, you can buy whatever size. I don't know the size of the freezer bag, I cannot remember. Quart, yeah, you can use it. Yeah. You take whatever you want, then put it back in the freezer.
And write the date.
Yep.
Write the date so you know when you put it in there.
Okay. And then you have to cut the tomato. Yeah.
Can you show us how to cut it so that it...
Yeah, let's check the chicken.
Don't forget your chicken.
Now look.
Ooh.
I did not add any water. Okay. Now, so now it is, you may need like a 15 minutes, that's all you need. To be done, soon. And if you don't want this much water, what you do is, I'm going to taste for salt now. Okay? Now, I'm going to put a little bit, this is a half teaspoon I added. This is another maybe a quarter. Okay? Another quarter. Tastes so good.
So we're going to let it cook a little more?
Let it cook a little bit more.
If, Mommy, it's too liquid,
Yeah.
what do you do?
So that's what I'm going to show it to you. Look at it. Turn the heat up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Turn the heat up and take this off.
If it's too
If
liquidy.
it's too liquidy and you don't want that much liquid.
We like this liquid.
We like, yeah, because you know what happened, it absorbs. It will be dry later.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the way. Or any chicken that you wanted to get. See here, this is enough and more gravy, right?
Yep.
And you know, I'm showing how to
Thicken it up.
thicken it up. Okay. So I turned the heat up, took the lid off.
Right.
So you know, just watch out, you know, because it can, you know, get all
Splash around.
Yeah.
But we like the thickness. This
Yeah.
is the thickness we like for our chicken gravy.
That's right. You know, because what happens after some time, it can get like a thickened. You know, you don't
too thick.
Too thick, yeah. And you may not see much gravy in it.
Okay.
But that's the way you do it. See here how fast it's boiling.
Yep.
And you know, we are not tempering though. We did the tempering already. So this is one of the easiest way of making it. You know, so your family is coming and you cut the chicken. You bought the chicken, and you know, option coconut. And if you don't have the chicken masala, optional. You know, you can do all that. You know, fast. You know, put everything together and done. Yeah. So I made a few more minutes, okay? Yeah, I'm going to turn the heat.
So we're going to cover it and turn the heat
Turn the heat
down because we like this curry
Yeah.
gravy thickness.
See, it's still boiling. See? See how good it is? Smell good. Ready to go. So now I'm going to show the tomato, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you can use the same knife, no problem.
This is a medium tomato.
This is a medium tomato.
Mommy, why did you cut that off?
You cut the top off.
Yeah, you don't want this going into the curry.
We want to show people who have never cooked before, Mommy, what you cut. You would have cut. So just so you see, at the top of the tomato,
Oh, yeah.
Mommy cut off just that like darkness where the vine would have been.
Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah. So I'm going to cut it. You can go like that. You know, you can do it this way, or you can put a couple of slits. See here?
Show us how you do it, Mommy, normally.
Yeah.
I know you're showing like a simple way.
Yeah, simple way. This is mincing, not slicing. See here?
Because they're cut underneath. That's why she's saying
Yeah.
it's mincing. Mommy, can you show us the fast way you cut it?
Or the finger?
Yes. Show us with the finger guard. This is from the early days. Pinchers who
See,
lived with us.
I put my finger cover, because I don't want my finger get, see here? I did that?
Yep. Mommy is slicing down.
Yeah, slicing it down. See, mincing. This is what I like though. I'm not too good with
The other slicing.
the other one.
Mommy, 1 second. So just again to show you, Mommy made slices into the tomato.
On this one?
Yeah, just show that, Mommy. She made slices into the tomato that she cut, and now she's going to slice down.
Slice it down. So this way.
Across the lines.
Yep. See?
Yep.
It's all practice, you know, practice make it perfect.
And just be safe.
See? These are slices. And mincing, see how
They're
minced?
smaller pieces.
Smaller pieces. This is my.
Cool.
And want to see that? That's all in it.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
Do we
okay.
need
Yeah,
to
the
cut?
chicken will be ready now.
Oh, the chicken will be ready.
Yeah. Now it is 26, 36, yeah. More than 15 minutes. 15, 20 is good.
I think that's 15 minutes exactly.
Woo, look at that. Perfect. See the oil separated?
Yep.
and the chicken ready to go, and I'm going to show them how the, see, enough and more gravy. You need a little gravy in the chicken though, you don't want to get dried. Okay, so I'm going to show the chicken is cooked.
Everybody's got a messy door. So basically, Mommy made a cut.
Yeah, I cut it.
And
See here,
how
no
it's-
pink, it looks very white.
Yep. See that?
You see that?
Cutting into thin, small pieces helps it cook faster too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is like a chunk.
Yep.
Now just
So you want to
ready
check
go.
your thickest piece of chicken.
Yeah, this is the best way. You know, you have enough gravy. If you want to eat rice, you have gravy in there. If you're eating chapati, you need a little gravy. If you're eating puri, naan, or anything like that. You don't want to get too dried. You know, like I said, that you may get a little bit more dried once, you know, after a couple of hours. But this is the perfect way of doing it. And this is really, really, you know, I added a little bit more salt, right? So I'm sure I have enough salt. So I'm going to check it again. Really good. All right, so so this is what the chicken curry is all about, and how simple it was. When you turn it off, this one, I just want to show this one.
Very nice.
Yep. So I'm going to put it in this. Ooh. Nice and tasty and simple.
Some ASMR sounds.
I want you to try this, really. I mean, it's really good chicken curry. To show you.
Presentation.
This is just like a
Decoration.
decoration. Yeah, nothing much.
What is that, Mommy?
Curry leaves.
Curry leaves for
Yeah.
decoration.
Just a decoration. I mean, you know,
Don't have to do that.
and you don't have to do that. I'm just saying I had one extra.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, see it?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at that. Chicken curry ready to go. So I can recap it.
Yes, please.
And of course, for chicken curry, you always need chicken, right? So this is two pounds of chicken, boneless thigh. And you can do it with boneless breast or whole chicken or anything, you know, with the bone or anything. But this happened to be the boneless. And like I said, that is easier. And the children like to eat without bone. I mean, some children like it though. But it's all up to you, you know, it's an option that you can buy any chicken you like. And he wash it with salt and vinegar. Then for 2 pounds, I took a half cup of oil. And again, it's an option, you know, if you want to take a little bit less, a little bit more, it's all up to you. Then quarter cup of coconut slices. See, I show you how to slice the coconut. Then I put the, you know, after removing the slightly brown coconut, then I put the mustard seed, then fenugreek. Then I added the ginger. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of mustard seed, half teaspoon of fennel seed, 1.5 tablespoon of ginger, and 6 cloves. You know, you can have 6 or 7, but I added only 6. Then you know, added the one. It says large onion. You know, you can add large onion. You know, always give taste. You know how good it looks. Onion. Then added the garlic. Then the curry leaves. Once it's slightly brown, then I added all the spices. You know, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, then turmeric, 1 teaspoon, then what was the other one? 3/4 teaspoon of garam masala, 2 tablespoons of coriander, and you know, I added 1 tablespoon of chicken masala. Like I said, that is optional. If you don't have it, please, you know, don't worry about that part. and also coconut, because some places it's so hard to get coconut, and you can use fresh, and nutmeg. It's like a pinch. It's really give you flavor to it though. Well, it's a 1/4 teaspoon, but again, you can put 1 pinch. Okay, so after, and always make sure that once you add any dry spices, it can get burned. Turn the heat down, like a low, mix it very well for 2 to 3 minutes. Then you add the tomato. So tomato minced, and you add, and once it is minced, mushy, cooked, you saw that. Then add the coconut, then add salt. And I added 3/4 teaspoon, so I first added 1/2 teaspoon, then, you need a little bit more than, taste it first after the 1/2 teaspoon, because some people don't like too much salt, because of the high blood pressure, heart problem, or anything like that. So then you added the chicken, you mix it. I did not add any water, and you saw how much water was in the chicken already. Because usually once you, keep low once you start cooking, and you can see the water coming up. And again, if you like to have a little bit of water, please do. No problem. And you can see the water though. I don't usually add water with the chicken because water itself has, So then, keep stirring in between. And it took like 16, 18 minutes to cook. Yeah, and it's ready. And again, it is, boneless thigh, don't take too long to cook. And, I put a little bit of curry leaves, because it's optional, because I had one extra. That's all. All right, that's all I did. And thank you for watching. And next week is shrimp curry with the coconut milk. And if you put your mind, you will do, you will get there. Okay, put your mind, it's very important you can do it. So thank you very much for watching, and please try, and it's a very simple one. Thank you again. See you next Sunday. Thank you very much. Love you all.